right, so the next year, we're going to react to Drake's lawsuit. Yeah, I know. Get me, I know. Get me. Page 28 of 81 pages. I might not do up until 81. So if you are a Party Next Door fan, I apologize. All right, I sincerely apologize. It just is what it is. The fans are walking out because they've had enough. Look at them. They're like, yeah, we've seen enough, bruv. That's what Maresca needs to be doing on the owners. They need to be walking out. It's like, what have we? Anyway, it's only football, but it's like sometimes you gotta learn from some lessons. That's it. You know what I mean? The same way we learn in the. Anyway, let's just get to this. My name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan. Trust the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now we are reacting to the lawsuit, page 28. Page 28 of 81 pages. For Drake's lawsuit. Yes, I know it's 81 pages. Yes, I'm at page 28. You have to understand. I'm trying to break this down. There's only so much time in the day. All right. So anyway, let's just react to this. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. All right. So also on May 7th, 2024, across the globe in London, United Kingdom, Drake's OVO clothing store was vandalized with graffiti read, "They're not like us." The graffiti was likely viewed by hundreds of Carnaby Street's passersby before the glass window could be removed on and millions online once the news broke. Here's the thing, yeah. When that happened, I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah. First of all, I didn't know there was a store in London. 4-0. Close. Because it's already a Valentine's Day massacre, bruv. You know, listen, the headlines Valentine's Day massacre. That's what's going to happen. That's the headline. But, congratulations to Brighton. Um, yeah, so when I first saw that, I was like, this seems like it's a setup. Like, because first I heard about the situation that happened in Canada, right, with the security guard being injured, right? And then I'm hearing about this online. I think this don't make no sense. It just doesn't make no sense because you have to understand when it comes down to certain things. I mean, look, who's I know in life there are some quote unquote fanatics that are gonna do a madness, yeah. But with that, they're not. It's not really a thing where. It's not really a thing where it will reach that level. Like I don't know every single Kendrick Lamar fans, and obviously you've got casual listeners. So maybe yeah, fair enough, that could happen. But really, you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like that's a blatant setup. But again, I could be wrong. But that's what my take was when I saw that. If you remember seeing that, let me know what your thoughts were. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving on. So on May 8th, 2024, a different invader attempted to break into Drake's property by using his bare hand to dig under the security gate. The invader slid under the fence and entered the property, screaming racist slurs, slang slurs, and threats towards Drake. What? Okay. The invader was apprehended by security before making it to the house. The question is, how did he manage to, like, look, here's what don't I need to understand. Like, I just need to understand this. A different invader attempted to break into Drake's property by using his bare hands. His bare hands. His bare hands. His bare his hands to dig under the security gates. How do you, how do you dig that deep down to get under the security gate in the first place? I don't want to know. I'm just trying to visualize it for a moment. Yeah, how? I just want to know how. I'm thinking of cartoons. You know when they I don't even know, man. To me, things that don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. But okay, let's keep moving. On May, the later were apprehended, but did they say? And what was the slurs that was said? That's interesting. I want to know that. And did they find out where he was from? And you know what I mean? And anyway, May 9th, 2024, there was another trespasser. So how many trespassers are coming by your house, Drake? Oh, Bree. Anyway, Drake's Toronto property. This time it was a trespasser got into a physical altercation with Drake's security guards before being taken away by the police. The individual returned to Drake's property on the 11th, 2024. How do you let someone anyway? But then it doesn't. This still doesn't add up. What's this got to do with the lawsuit? It's anyway. Let's continue. Let's continue. These acts of violence against his residence where Drake lives with his son and against his business are not normal. In all the years he has been a celebrity, nothing like these events of early May have ever happened to Drake before. After these attacks, Drake reasonably fears for the safety of his family, himself, particularly at his Toronto property following the May 7th. Drake, Drake temporarily pulled his 7-year-old out of the school and the Toronto area, which understandable. Safety is important. I understand that. But you can't be running around. Like, I'm not even trying to find the thing, but you will see it if you can see it. Because I don't know if I pull out the image, it will go against YouTube community standards or whatever. So on his tour, he was wearing a particular hoodie. Or, you know what I mean? So did that mean you're no longer in fear because of what happened on the May 7th? I'm just saying, like, it just you have to ask these questions. Um. So yeah. Uh. So Drake lives his life differently since UMG published the defamatory material. Does he? Drake has increased his security team in Toronto and everywhere he goes. Does he? He may have increased his security, fair enough, that's understandable. But move differently? Nah, he's still the same. You're still trolling online. Like wait, listen. Oh man. I'm not even gonna say it. You know what I wanna say. Anyway, why you trying online like trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Oh man, I'm just saying it's you know what I mean. He's not because think about it. I'm not trying to say that is the reason why, but if you're trying to say that's the reason why, then you need to stop trying to troll. You need to just focus your life and make sure the first thing you do is make sure that you and your family are safe. That's it. When you focus on that main thing, then everything else will take care of itself. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing the lawsuit, but here we are now. But here we go. If you want to blame not like us, but then if you got UMG in the court, but UMG don't got nothing. they- It's not UMG that did all this stuff. Anyway, we already gone. We already mentioned this. He's already mentioned defamatory material, which UMG also published against Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Listen, had Drake won, I sincerely don't think we'll be having this conversation. I just don't. I don't even think Kendrick. I know Kendrick Lamar wouldn't even put a defamation case out. You know what I mean? I know he wouldn't. You know what I mean? He would take the L and be like, all right, let me just, you know what I mean? Move on and do better and come back. Just do better. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's really about. Um. Anyway, UMG continue continues to defame Drake by publishing "Not Like Us" music video. Okay, where you going with this, bruv? On July 4th, 2024, 2 months after UMG initially published the recording, an image acknowledged the actual violence online threats that already emerged. UMG published a Not Like Us music video on YouTube, and then users of Apple Music and Tidal. Oh, look where they paused it. Certified lover boy, certified. What, Anyway, on YouTube, a watermark for Vivo LLC appears in the bottom of the video. The YouTube caption for the video lists Vivo, okay, Universal Music Group, significant owner of Vivo. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Which is privately held American multinational music video hosting service. Universal Music uses Vivo and distribute video content to global platforms such as YouTube and major television networks. I remember when I first saw Vivo pop up, and then when I was doing music, and I really wanted the Vivo account. I promised you I really wanted one, but I didn't know how to go about it. You know what I mean? But it's fine. I no longer do music. It's fine. I just react to music. Um, uh, the video depicts an image bolstering the recorded defamatory allegations. For example, lyrics trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. We're gonna say that again. Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Anyway, I'll match with an image. Okay. A, of hopscotch, a popular playground game. The imagery reinforces drawn out singing for a minor lyric and the lie that Drake is a PDF file. Now, excuse me. Here's one thing I'm gonna say about this, yeah. Um, Again, he never said verbatim, you are this or that. He never said that. Like, and then plus, you have to understand the concept of the actual that line. You are literally trolling. So if you're trolling and he's saying you're trolling, like why are you trolling like a bee? You know what I mean? You're trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. A minor is a chord. Duh, duh. It's a chord, bruv. Like, don't if you don't have that level of intellect, then it is what it is, all right? And you call yourself, and your fans call you a lyricist, and you good at lyrics. You don't understand that basic bar. I feel sorry for you. I understand. I understand the word is out there like that, but like you didn't call your name and say that. You know what I mean? And Baka does got a weird case. Why is he still around? I mean, is he still around? If he isn't, fair enough. Kendrick Lamar is depicted in front of shipping containers with air conditioning in units inside. These images are associated with blank trafficking. When I first reacted to this video, I can promise you I had no idea what the containers meant. And one thing when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, in fact, before we even talk about that, the hopscotch thing in the Super Bowl performance, I missed out on another thing. I knew I'll think about it afterwards. I think if I'm able to edit the thing fully because it's like 4 hours long, then I'll talk about it. If I'm unable to edit it, then it is what it is. Well done, Brighton FC. You won the Brighton FC derby. Yeah. Maresca, congratulations, Brighton. Oh, he's Gambian. No, Minto. Is he Gambian? Young Gambian. Who? That can't be, babes. All right. No, yeah, he's been upset from. Yeah, No shots on target. Well, there you go. We don't have a striker.
First time in 3 years.
We don't have a striker.
Shots without a target. Play a game, they did not concede a goal.
They don't have a striker. Oh well. Yeah, it's Minter. Minter's Gambian. It says Yankumba Minter is Gambian footballer.
Gambia.
He's Gambian, yeah.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah. Oh well, it's good that Chelsea lost. Served them right.
Gambia, they are black people now. Why is he yellow?
That's not he's not Gambian. That's no, that's Matoma. That's yeah.
Okay, okay. I think he's their striker.
No, I think he's a midfielder.
Midfielder that scored 2 goals.
Possibly. Yeah, he's a right winger. Because I've always seen him play on the wing. Alright, let's get back to this. Yeah, Nkunku wants to leave. They blocked him out of a move.
Why? They don't want him to go.
They wanted to go, but for like 70 million. Okay, he's celebrating like he won a cup. Calm down, mate. You're still not close to where Chelsea are in the league.
The record now, Chelsea not conceding goal for 3 years. I don't know. The other day they created record with Chelsea with Fulham. Look at him. Look at them. Look at him.
Yeah, this is what happens. They celebrate and then they end up getting a
After they
situation.
collected 7.
Yeah, but yeah, and then what's gonna end up happening? They're gonna still finish like 8th or 10th. It's not like they're gonna finish inside the top 4. Or I'm not saying that because Chelsea lost. I'm just saying that as a like you never know. But let's get back to this. All right, so Kendrick Lamar depict. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, so the shipping containers. Where was I? So there was something in regards to this particular situation here where he mentions a minor, but it does the hook, and then I noticed something in the Super Bowl. I'll get into it. Hang on, I've got to type this real quick. Brighton winning the Brighton mental celebrating like they won a trophy. Let me see if I put Brighton Derby. Oh, I'm not the first one that called it a Brighton Derby. Anyway, let's get back into this. All right, because I don't want to spend too much time on this stream. All right, so Kendrick Lamar depicted in front of a shipping containers. After I mentioned that, so I wasn't aware of that. Anyway, what that was the meaning? I just thought it was just a nice. It's different, isn't it? The video also includes allusions to Drake's OVO brand, which is represented by an owl. It's combination of lyrics. What, dot F them up. Yeah, and what? You know what I mean? And what? Video shows, excuse me. The video shows Lamar beating an owl-shaped pinata with a bat. During the scene, a caption appears at the bottom of the video that states disclaimer. No OVOs for Roger is making of this video. Hey, listen, I remember when I saw that at the beginning, yeah. When I said at the beginning, I mean before the video was released, I thought people were actually joking, like saying that was going to be part of the video. I think it was like a day before. I don't know how they got hold of this, but hey, here's what it is. Like, come on, it's banter. It's this. Like, relax, man. And is your brand called Hovey Ho or Ovie Ho? Which one is it? You know what I mean? You can't be offended by that, bruv. You can't be, and you can't. And plus, even if you are offended, and what? Like, Did you not also do petty stuff towards Kendrick? Not towards Kendrick Lamar because you're too shook for that. But in fact, you still did. It was a petty stuff that he did. Didn't you not blow up? And I'm really be careful with what I'm saying. You did something to a van from Kendrick Lamar's childhood. Is that not violence? And what did you not do? I'm pretty sure he's done a lot of petty stuff towards Meek Mill. You know what I mean? During and after the beef. Like, you can't have it both ways, bruv. You can't. If you lost, you lost. And it's funny because even in the beef, after the beef now, with the, in that song, I don't know what song it is. I have listened to the album because I don't really care for Drake. But like, the reality is, yeah, he said something like, um, something about forget a rap beef, or rather make. I'm trying to get the party lit. So why did you not make a hit record then? Do you see it? Like, if you're saying F a beef now, why are you not focusing on just trying to make a hit? Instead, you're attacking everyone and everyone except Kendrick Lamar directly because you're hurt. You're attacking Joe Budden, Melissa Ford, Serena Williams. You're attacking so many other people, and it's like you're forgetting that you are in a lifelong battle with yourself. I'm just, like, there's things that to me, I'm like, if he really wants to get the party lit, just get the party lit by literally going to the studio and just like cook up something. Like this is what's so crazy to me, yeah. Vibes Cartel is trying to give him the biggest leg up. No, did he? Like the leg up of his career. You understand? He is ready to create a hit with with Drake. I'm not even joking. Drake is a so-called Vibe Cartel fan. From the moment you hear that he's out of jail, look what DJ Khaled did. He thought he's gonna go down to even when Bowie, what's it? What's the other guy's name? I can't remember his name, but like the one that was released out of jail, like was it last year or the year before? Like no, I think like 2-3 years ago now. Uh, DJ Khaled went to Jamaica, did his thing. He ended up doing a tune with the with him as well. I think it is um Buju Banton. You know what I mean? So it's like when you think about it, if you care for that artist and you really support them, why not try and do the best to be like, let's create a hit then? You know what I mean? Because Vibe Cartel be making hits anyway. He makes hits for fun. So it's like end of the day, if this guy is saying he wants to work with you, work with him, bruv. Like that's all he needs to genuinely do. And if he does it now, it still wouldn't. I'll be honest, it wouldn't bang. I'll be real, only because of this lawsuit. This lawsuit invalidates everything he's gonna do now from here on out. Anyway, do you know what I mean? Like even he's now back to doing the melodies. It's still this lawsuit invalidates that. He went around UMG to go to Sony to get to release an album that P&D, aka Party Next Door, who's playing with his nose. That's probably why he's not on much of the song. That's what on the album. That's what I heard. Okay, I ain't gonna say. In fact, I won't say on it. But when I saw that person's um review, I was like, I understand the review. You understand? I'm not gonna. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into this. So, in the conclusion, video depicts um, a prolonged film of a live hour in a cage. This meaning is clear. Is it? Let's see what they want to say. Drake belongs behind bars. Do you know I've seen so many breakdowns of this music video, yeah? And I promise you, nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever said that. It's always been around the case that he's basically caged him in terms of his music, in terms of him being a rapper. Like that's all most I promise you most people are saying that. I think I'm not the only one or if the only few that has ever said that he belongs behind bars. And I was only saying that based on the fact of me seeing that evidence, you know what I'm saying? And I posted it within it. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I said that he belongs behind bars. But it's like if everyone else is saying that, it's to do something else. All right, cool. If you want to believe that, you then let me believe it. That's fine. You can believe that. Like that's fine. That is fine. Anyway, let's react to. Let's get back into this real quick. I'm gonna finish this part here. Defendant's initial publication. Yeah, defendant's official publication. Give me a second. Defendant's official publication of the video on YouTube has been more than 206 million times. I think it's over 220 million now. Hold on. As Right, they still have an interview after this long. That's crazy. Oh, all right. So, okay, that's a bit too. Give me a second. All right. So, um, where was I? Uh, so yeah, defendant's initial publication of the video. Oh, so yeah, like I said, it's got over 206 plays as of this date. But I feel like now it's got over 220 or probably 250 million by now. I mean, the Super Bowl performance. By the time when I was reacting to it, it's the well, breaking it down, so let's say it's had over 54 million views or something like that. Like in the space of 2 days, bruv. That is incredible. That genuinely incredible for a Super Bowl performance. And people want to anyway. Where was I? As of the date of this filing, yeah, see, as of this date of this filing, the UMG's original publication of the video remains available as a information platform on information and beliefs. Each of Lucian Grange and Mr. Yannick and Monte Lipman and Mr. Avery Lipman played a key role in the initial publication of the video, either in directing or approving the publication or failing to prevent its publication. So you're telling me just because someone says something defamatory against you or about you, you think you have the right and the authority for it not to be put out? That's going against freedom of speech. Even if it, look, I'll be real with you, yeah? There's a lot of things that people say and do. Well, let's say about people that's defamatory and 100% not true, yeah? You don't see people trying to file a lawsuit against them. They either ignore them or they just talk about them and just let them know, no, this is the real truth or show the truth or whatever. You don't see things like a lawsuit. This is like rare, and I think I understand why Drake went down this route. It's because he doesn't understand the culture of hip hop. That's as simple as it's going to get. And I get some people like, yeah, but he knows how to make hits. Yeah, because he's got a team, and yeah, he still ideas. Well, I know he still ideas. But anyway, let's see what else it says. All right, boom. All right, so I will read to 32 another day. All right, page 32 another day. What we're gonna do now is, in fact, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna swing back on by to YouTube and stuff like that. But let me know what your thoughts are in this particular situation. What would you do in that situation? Let me ask you that question. Like, what would you do if you were on the receiving end of that defamatory words against you, and you've been saying defamatory words against someone else, and like, would you take it up to the court of law? Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I just feel like he is so lost, and if he thinks that that particular cage scene, yeah, is to do with him belonging in jail, then I don't know what else to say. If you believe that's you believe it. I can't force you not to believe anything that you don't believe in, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's react to